Greetings on this wonderful Monday morning. And it is a wonderful Monday because this is the day the Lord has made, and I'll rejoice and be glad in it. I want to share a verse of scripture with you this morning from Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 23. The Bible said, O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It's not a man that walketh to direct his steps. This declaration follows after Jeremiah's lamentation over the Lord's ancient people, who were about to be carried captive into Babylon. The prophet speaks of a fact that was well known to him. It is always well, brethren, to know the truth and to know it's so certainly that you're able to remember it just when you need it most. There are some people who are very much like the foolish captain, of whom we have heard, who had a good anchor but left it at home when he went to sea, so it was no use to him. So these people know what would comfort them, but they do not recollect it at the time of their distress. Jeremiah says, O Lord, I know. And he utilizes his knowledge as a source of comfort in his hour of need. What Jeremiah knew was this, that the affairs of this world are not under the control of men, however much they may imagine that they are. There is a supreme authority of theirs, and a power which rules and overrules and works according to its own beneficent will, whatever men may desire or determine to do. Nebuchadnezzar was about to carry the Jews away from the land which flowed with milk and honey to his own far distant country. But the prophet consoled himself with the reflection that whatever Nebuchadnezzar meant to do, he was only the instrument in the hands of God for the accomplishment of his divine purpose. He proposed, but God disposed. The tyrant of Babylon thought that he was working out his own will, yet he was really carrying out the will of God in chastising the idolatrous and rebellious nation. This was Jeremiah's consolation. I do not know what Nebuchadnezzar may do, but I do know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. I know that in God's eternal purposes, every step of Judah's way is mapped out, and he will make it all work for his own glory and the good of his chosen people in the end. Child of God, will you for a moment reflect upon the overruling power of God, even in the case of the most mighty and wicked of men? They sin grossly, and what they do is done of their own free will, and the responsibility for it lies at their own door. That we can never forget, for the free agency of man is a self-evident truth. But at the same time, God is omnipotent, and he is still working out his wise designs as he did of old. In the whirlwind of human wrath, in the tempest of human sin, and even in the dark minds of human ambition and tyranny, all the while displaying his sovereign will among men, even as the potter forms the vessel on the wheel according to his will. My friend, remember this: no matter where you find yourself today, no matter what trials may come your way or storms may come in your life, God always has been, God is, and God always will be in control. God bless you, and may this day for you be a Jesus-filled day.